Hi, lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So, guys, lovelies, I came across this video by for you, and I thought to share where small business owners are actually crashing out. They're crying and talking about how all of the things that is going on with tariff is affecting their businesses. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. They actually blame it on Orange Man, and they were like, they are going to sue, they're going to do all manner of things. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright, lovelies, wanna just relax with your popcorn and let's dive into it.
I feel like the past 24 hours has just been a complete nightmare. 104% on imports coming from China. 104%. And that means my small business that I put everything into is fucking done. I quit my corporate job about a year and a half ago to chase my dreams. I designed and launched a kids fitness brand and it was going great. I paid fair wages. I built relationships. And then overnight, the cost just more than doubled. My margins were gone. You know, my business doesn't pay for a yacht or a private jet. It pays for our daughter's swim classes. It covers groceries. It helps with babysitters for date nights. This isn't just numbers on a policy sheet. It's real people, real jobs, real families. And now I'm back at square one. So wish me luck.
Another horrible local example of why Trump's tariffs are literally destroying some people's American dream. This woman right here, Beth, is the founder of the incredibly successful Southern Minnesota-based, it's in Orinoco, company called Busy Baby. Busy Baby, like the name implies, makes some really cool baby products to help from toys and sippy cups and other things getting littered around the house and keeping them close by to your child. It's a very successful company that just signed a contract with Walmart to sell their products there and is in trial with Target. It's like this super great, successful company. But with Trump's tariffs, over $100,000 worth of product are stuck in China right now and will not be able to be sourced back to the United States. And before you say, oh, she should have manufactured here in Minnesota or here in the United States, she tried. She wanted to, but the things that were sourced to make that product aren't available here. It's a global supply chain now. And so she had to make them here and then ship them back to sell here. And now she can't. The company can't. And they are rightly terrified these tariffs are going to lead to the downfall of a company that is not even their fault. They're doing great work. They're inventing products. They're giving jobs to Americans. Trump's tariffs are destroying people's American dream.
Overnight, the cost just more than doubled. My margins were gone.
It's going to be hard for a while, you know, people. But in 10 years or so, you will be able to have your products produced in the United States. I think. They think. I mean, you might lose your farm or your small business. You might not be able to live on your wage. It's going to be tough. But America is going to be great.
So we get an email from a Walmart customer, since we're a third-party seller on Walmart.com, asking where the hell their package is. So I was like, that's weird. Mailed it out on March 28th, and here it is April 14th, and they still haven't got it. Let me go ahead and check on USPS.com. Let's see where this package is at. Picked up the tracking number, and here we are. Let's see exactly where it's at. Shipped out 28th, as I said, from Springfield, Ohio. Got delivered to Cincinnati. From Cincinnati, they ship it all the way up to Pontiac, Michigan. Pontiac sends it over to Southfield. Southfield's like, yeah, this ain't ours. Ships it down to Toledo. Toledo's like, No, not ours. Let's send it to Detroit. Detroit's like, that's definitely not ours. Let's see if Pontiac knows where it goes. Pontiac's like, nah, not us again, still. So they's like, let's ship it down to Toledo. They have to know where it's at. Toledo's like, still not ours. Let's ship it back up to Detroit. Detroit's like, man, I'm getting sick of this package. Let's ship it over to Pontiac. Pontiac's still like, nope, not ours. Toledo, it's yours. Do something with it. Toledo's like, no. Let's ship it over to Gibsonburg, Ohio. Okay, getting closer. I have a feeling. Gibsonburg's like, I know where this goes. Let's go to Elmore. Elmore is actually the city, town, country area that it's actually supposed to be delivered to. What do? Nah, I don't want to deliver it. Let's ship it back up to Detroit. Detroit's like, what the fuck? Not ours. So they ship it to Pontiac. This is April 12th. Pontiac ships it somewhere else. That's still to be determined. And our customers wanting us to ship them another one. Which sucks because that was the last one we had. And this is April 14th and started on March 28th. Yeah, I'd want my package as well. Can't. So, we'll see if this damn package ever shows up. I'm sure they'll want a refund, which I can't say I blame them. So, thanks, Post Office. You just cost us a profit.
All right, so a quick announcement, it's me, let's face it, a long-winded announcement about the tariffs and how it's affecting our company, because it's not. Well, not directly. To explain, our company is a manufacturer. Now, I'm in the UK right now setting up our sister company here, but over in the US, all the products that we sell here on the TikTok shop, those are all made in the US, not assembled in the US. They are manufactured in the US by us, by Olivia actually, over in Indianapolis. So when we sell a product, we are not importing that product from anywhere. The only thing that is increasing for us based on tariffs is some of our materials. We get Baltic birch wood from the Baltic region in Finland. We get our keychain blanks, the rings themselves for our keychains. Those come from China. We're not sorry about that. So those things we pay for, and those things we import, and those things the price is increasing very, very slightly. But when you consider we're manufacturers, the margins are on our side. We pay 11 cents for the materials for an item we sell for $5. So if that 11 cents goes up even 100%, that's 22 cents, and we're still selling it for $5. We're fine. So because of that, we have an opportunity to do something ethical under capitalism, not ethical capitalism, because capitalism tells us very clearly to raise our prices. Because all market prices are raising across the board, we should raise our prices. That is the general guidelines of capitalism, and that's what any investor would tell us to do, is because the consumers are seeing prices go up, your prices going up will not seem suspicious. It will seem to make sense. So we could do that. We would get less sales. Yes, we're getting less sales anyway. That's the one way it is impacting us, is people don't have a lot of money right now. But we would also reduce our costs, because we'd be selling each individual item for more money. And that is the way things are typically done. We don't believe in that. And so we're doing something a little bit different. Even though sales are down, and that does impact us financially, we're going to lower our prices. Because again, we're not really being impacted by the tariffs. Us lowering our prices doesn't hurt us that much. Typically speaking, we take half of the income we get, half of the revenue goes to payroll. So that pays our employees, and that's going to continue to happen. All of our salary employees are going to receive the same amount of money. We're not cutting anyone's pay because we don't have to. If we lower our prices a little bit, we can take that off on the other side. And I don't mean investor payout or owner payout, because we don't do investor or owner payout. All the extra money that comes into our company is used to expand our company. So we'll expand a little slower for a little while. That's okay. We don't mind that. I'd rather do that. Because by lowering our prices, we are acknowledging the fact that, frankly, our products are not essential. It's not food. It's little things that hopefully make you smile. And I think those things are very important. We do need to acknowledge that certain small, what are considered luxury or non-essential goods, they're essential in a different way. And if you can still get them, you should. So when the economy is down, when people don't have a lot of money, when people are having to focus more on essentials because prices are going up because of a lunatic tangerine, then the ethical thing to do for the manufacturer of a non-essential good is to lower our prices, to give people the accessibility to be able to get our items anyway. Now, it does run into a problem because, again, we're selling like $5 keychains. Now, I could make them $4 keychains. I could make them $3 keychains, and we'd be okay. But the shipping price would not change. The shipping price is set by USPS, and so that becomes a problem because now, if you're buying a keychain, now the value that you're getting out of it is more heavily impacted by shipping because the ratio of product to shipping cost is huge, and you're not going to feel good about that, and you shouldn't feel good about that. So since I cannot lower shipping prices, since that is not something that is paid to us, we're going to do something a little different. Rather than dropping our prices down across the board, what we're going to start doing is bundling more and more things together, where we're going to sell like 2 or 3 matching products. We're just going to start including them. A little while ago, we started doing our I Will Not Beat Donald Trump to the Grave keychain. I have one here. We started doing it where if you bought this, you got the other 2, the Elon Musk and the JD Vance, for free. People really liked that. People really appreciated that. So we're just going to start doing a bunch of things like that. So one of the things that we just put up that I'm going to post below, our Modern Problems Victorian Era Solutions fridge magnet. I mean, it's a kind of a good reminder right now that, hey, there's always solutions. We're going to pair this with the If Trump Can Be President, You Can Do Anything. Nice little reminder. Go ahead and hop on Duolingo and learn Swedish. Why not? If this can happen, you can learn Swedish. I believe in you. And sadly, there's a new tariff on fucks, so I can't afford to give any. We're going to put all 3 of those together for basically the price of the fridge magnet. So we'll have a bundle. I'll link it down below. Where you pay $7, that's the cost of the fridge magnet. You pay the shipping, which will be the same as if you bought the fridge magnet, or like maybe 20 cents more. And you get all 3. So we're just not going to charge you for the other 2, or you can see it as they're all reduced in price, however you want to look at it. The point being that we can do this without severely impacting ourselves economically, but we can make it where non-essential goods like ours that are not impacted as much by tariffs can be more affordable for people. And if you want, you can buy it and give the other 2 away as a gift to someone who doesn't have any spare money at all, however you want to do that. Again, long-winded explanation, but I wish I could convince other companies to do this, but the fact is a lot of companies that sell non-essential goods, they are large companies that have investors, and they have to answer to those investors. And right now, all those investors are saying, hey, price is going up. We should raise prices too. People will pay it, or they won't, and we just won't have to make that product. Like that's the appropriate capitalist reaction. So again, ethics under capitalism, not ethical capitalism. Anyways, yeah. Let me know any ideas you have for like things that we could bundle together. We have this idea we're working on for friendship bundles, where we're going to sell a bunch of unrelated products together, bundle them all together. And the idea is that maybe you buy it for the one refrigerator magnet you really like, and then it comes with a bunch of stuff that's not for a fandom or interest of yours. So now you have something to give to a friend. So we're going to bundle unrelated things together as a kind of an experiment to see if people like that. Other than that, let us know what bundles you want to see. We'll try and do this as a way to offset the shipping costs and give people a better chance at getting free shipping through TikTok. And I don't know. I've talked for like 9 minutes, so I guess I'll do a little dance now. I mean, you waited. You were so patient. And I'm proud of you. You deserve this. We all deserve this. I'm going to have a lot of embarrassment later when I see this, but for now it's okay. I'll deal. Man, a lot of people are going to make fun of me for that. That's okay. It's okay. Sacrifices we all to make. We're in this together. This joke has gone on for way too long. All right, bye. All right, so
Like, seriously, lovelies, it's not as if anyone is smiling or laughing at whatsoever that is going on, but it's just that some people are just so relaxed right now. Not because they like what is going on, not because they're not being affected with what is going on, or not because they are not having any form of effect with what is going on. They are relaxed and so quiet for you to just see the repercussion of your actions. For you to see the repercussion of your actions. This man is just, trying to insert tariffs here and there, applying tariffs everywhere. You are like, I don't even understand without thinking, and you thought this was going to hurt the people that you are inflicting on this tariff from, like, without even thinking it through. These tariffs are only going to hurt your own citizens. They are going to hurt your own citizens. You didn't make any form of provision for your intended tariff plan, or for, I don't know, your plan B, and you go as far as to put all these tariffs here and there. You're thinking that you're going to break other people's economy to increase your own economy, like, without even having that realization that anything that you are going to do or you're doing is coming or falling back at you. I know it's not directly touching you, it's not directly affecting the arrangement or his friends or whatsoever. It's just the citizen. Okay, the other day I stitched a video about a man who was also crying out about his falling businesses, falling small businesses, because as a result of the tariffs. And someone was like, I love this for you. And this guy was upset because somebody said that, I love this for you. He was upset that, oh, you are smiling, you are laughing at me, as my downfall, as my pain. You are a terrible human being. And he was all crashing out. And I was like, you don't have any right to crash out, because he even boldly said that he voted for Orange Man. You are crashing out because of people are trying to let you see that your decision, you brought this upon yourself. So you want people to have empathy on you, but you never had empathy on yourself, right? You never have empathy on yourself, but you're looking for someone to have empathy on you. Like, come to think of it, it's not as if you never had this you never felt that something was going to happen, something was going to go wrong if I eventually decided to vote for this man. Like, it's not as if you never saw the handwritings on the wall. Even if you didn't see the handwritings on the wall, you you would deny the fact that you have been seeing countless of videos of people giving that warning signs, like, you have to really think this through. But it's just that maybe from the place it's coming from, you didn't want to tell these people seriously. And now look at it. Look at where we are. Just look at where we are right now. You know, people are crying as a result of the tariffs. Orange Man don't even understand that this tariff was going to hurt his own citizens. He thought that he was imposing all of these tariffs, then it's going to hurt the manufacturers or the people that his citizens import goods from. Like, seriously, like, I saw a video where he's trying to cut off 40% of the one he imposed in China. I saw a video. I think I'm going to make a follow-up video on that. Maybe tomorrow I'll post that. He's already planning on how to cut, because he never knew that this was going to have a very dangerous effect on his own citizens, making his citizens to cry about losing money, businesses, the economy crashing. I've seen some videos too from some Maga supporters talking about how the economy was the way at which it was before. This woman was like, oh my God, people are just quick to talk about how the economy was crashing and how people are. She even goes as far as talk about during the time of the other administration, people had no homes. There was actually people living under the bridge or on the street, and people had that the same thing is happening. Even though something like that happened, or even though people also had their own ups and downs during the last administration, it was not as bad as this. It was not as bad as this. Sometimes you have to just call a spade a spade. When you just say the truth and shame the devil. Like seriously, it wasn't as bad as this. You know? But no. But no. People don't want to understand. People don't until when it happens to you, that is when you have to come to your social platforms to cry. You know? Like I don't understand it. I don't get it why you knew exactly that this was going to happen, but you still just go ahead anyways. You go ahead anyways. I don't really care. And now see Chinese is using you guys as a means of caricature, a means of like, seriously, lovelies. When I saw this, I thought I was gonna put it up here because it actually takes someone who has effed around and realize that I have already effed around. How am I going to patch up so that next time before you do something you cast your vote, you have to make so many research? How is it going to impact me personally? How is it going to impact the economy, my children, my great grandchildren, the future? But no, you don't want. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video? And please, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like this video, get us to 40k subscribers, and I will see you lovely. Be your thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. Like, and I will see you lovely when I upload the next one.